Enough! Risking our lives for a little girl who's gone! Enough! Living next to a bar full of things that are trying to kill us! Enough! Rick, it ain't like it was before!
That's it! We either take care of this right now, or we just gotta go! Now hold on, Shane. You can't tell me you're okay with this! Get your weapons, y'all! Time to grow up! Shane, that's enough. You damn right that's enough! Enough risking our lives for a little girl who's gone! Enough living next to a barn full of things that are trying to kill us! Enough! Rick, it ain't like it was before!
The Walking Dead Destinies is a third-person action-adventure game developed by Flux Game Studio and published by GameMill Entertainment. This game follows the first 3 seasons of the TV show, but instead of following it directly, the game allows you to make choices along the way to change the story in ways that can change the fates of certain characters from the way it happened in the show. This is a pretty cool concept, but unfortunately it was poorly executed. I wish this could have been fleshed out in a better way, but I guess when you are backed by one of the worst publishers in all of gaming, it's hard to have the time to flesh things out. GameMill Entertainment just continues to show that they have no right to publish video games. After Skull Island Rise of Kong, Avatar The Last Airbender Quest for Balance, 2 terrible Cobra Kai games, and now The Walking Dead Destinies, they have proved that they don't care about gamers, they don't care about what gamers want, all they care about is money at any cost, and at this point it is just shameful. It is time for license holders to stop giving GameMill licenses and give them to publishers and developers that actually care about the source material and want to do it justice. When it comes to the game itself, you play as many different characters from the show, from Rick Grimes, Durrell, Michonne, just to name a few. All of these characters' character models look like wax figures, and some of them look nothing like their show counterparts. They didn't even seem to know that T-Dog doesn't even have hair in the show, but I guess they just had that hair asset lying around, so they just threw it in the game. If they can't even get the character models right in their own licensed game, then you know you are in for something terrible. Also, all the characters play the exact same way. When using melee weapons, every character has the same swinging motion, and then the enemy will glow red, and then you will stab them in the neck with a knife with the exact same stab animation no matter what character you play as. They really didn't put much effort into making these characters play or feel different. Even Michonne, who has a machete, swings her machete the exact same way all the other characters swing all the other weapons. Then when using guns, there's a lock-on feature, but the lock-on sometimes doesn't work right when you are closer to the enemy, and it locks on a few inches to the right of their head, causing you to either miss shots, or leaves you having to overcorrect to shoot them as the auto-aim fights you the whole way. This was just overall poorly done gameplay. The enemy AI is even dumber than the enemy AI in Quantum Air, as they get stuck on other bodies, stuck on crates, stuck on air, just stuck on literally everything. They just will stand in doorways shooting their gun at the door because you are behind it, not moving forward to try to get around the door or get a better angle, just stand there frozen shooting at the door. When they are not stuck on everything or standing there broken, they are flailing their bodies off of ledges and towers in one of the funniest ways I have ever seen. I don't even care! I don't even care!
Have to get under that helmet somehow. Gotta destroy the helmet to get to the brain.
That's so funny! They fucking launch their asses off the fucking thing. So while this game is not good, the enemy AI is so bad that it makes this game hilarious. The cutscenes are just still pictures that are gross to look at and sometimes look like the characters are melting or have the biggest teeth I have ever seen. That being said, even this has some hilarious parts to it. The game also will have a ton of ammo just lying around the map like they think they are stray souls, and you will also find different books and radios lying around that you can use to upgrade all the characters' skills throughout the game. The game also gives you hunt missions that you can send other characters on. You don't get to go on them, you just send them on a mission, and halfway through the story mission they will pop in and ask you a question, and if you answer it correctly with the correct strategy, then it will say that the mission is complete later on or that you failed it. I'm unsure exactly what these did, and I guess I didn't really care. You also have to settle disputes in the hub world between characters every once in a while. I'm unsure if these really changed anything in the story at all. I chose against Merle every single time I was given the option to, and his character didn't really change much, so I don't think these really mattered all too much. In the end, this is another 2023 game that was just shit out by a company to try to make money off of a license that deserves more respect than they have been getting. I feel like The Walking Dead has gotten a lot of bad games over the years, with the only good ones coming to mind is the Walking Dead Telltale games. People love The Walking Dead, and I'm sure some of those people were super excited about a game following the show's storyline and even allowing you to change some things based on the decisions you make. But instead we got a poorly executed, poorly programmed, and just all-around bad game, and that is why I am giving The Walking Dead Destinies a 3 out of 10. The only reason it even gets that high is because I found it hilarious. So hilarious that it almost made it worth the price for me, but trust me, it isn't. Please do not buy this game. It is a terrible game that any fan of the show should avoid. GameMill is just a terrible publisher, and they just keep putting out bad game after bad game after bad game, and enough is enough. I wasn't able to play the Avatar: The Last Airbender game, but I was also told that was one of the worst games of the year. Leave these licenses to real publishers and real developers that actually care about us and care about the source material. Stop trying to steal people's hardworking money and time, and try for once in your life. But what did you guys think of the game? Did you like it more or less than I did? Let me know in the comment section below. But that is going to do it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.